The Ricky, you see Camden. Camden is not nice to me.
Happy Valentine's Day to you guys, even though it's
like probably a week after
I know,
at this point. We're celebrating it late.
Yes.
And you're gonna get it late.
But we wanted to introduce you guys to one of our favorite restaurants. This has been a favorite restaurant of ours since college. And it's called Madeleine. It's a chain restaurant, I know, but it's just holds a special place in our heart.
It's like a cozy chain restaurant. You know?
So when we were in college, we used to come here all the time because you could buy a cup of coffee. They have bread and jam that you can have for free when perfect for college students.
Yeah, so we would like come here and sit all day and study and drink coffee and eat free bread.
And they still have it, and it's so great. And then beyond that, like for us and who we are, like the atmosphere is just so our style, and we love it. It's a French restaurant.
So it's like got that kind of cottage, cozy, homey feel. All their food is very like French influenced and cozy and warming.
And they play classical music, and they usually have a fire going. We're in Florida, so not a fire going right now.
But we were in Texas when we used to go. They would have if it was a cold day, especially up in Virginia, we would go sometimes too, and they'd have the fire going, which just makes it even more cozy. We saw it coming home from Myrtle Beach the other day. As we were driving through Orlando, we both looked and we're like, oh, it's La Madeleine, because we hadn't been here in so long,
And we're on a date. We have a babysitter watching our kids.
Yay!
And we love it.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Yes.
So we're getting ready to eat. I got this lovely tomato basil croque monsieur with a cup of their famous tomato basil soup. And we definitely recommend that you try the tomato basil soup.
Basil soup is definitely awesome.
If you come here, that's something you have to get. Everything else, just get what you want, but you have to get. You must get the tomato basil soup.
I have an
Trent's
Eggs Benedict.
having a American style eggs Benedict, which looks amazing. Hollandaise, yum.
And we're sitting together because every time we go to a restaurant, we don't like sitting across from each other.
We do
like
this.
To sit next to each
We
other.
like to be next to each other. It's just more cozy, and the sun just happens to be on this side, and it's kind of a chilly morning in Florida this morning. So we're snuggling up, settling in for a nice cozy breakfast together. Coffee, toast. Good times.
Let's talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. We're talking about our new little shotgun microphone we got on our camera. I mean, when you have somebody comment on your interview and say, don't you hate it when somebody's chainsawing down a tree in the middle of your interview?
Or the people who commented that the screaming babies were too much of a distraction.
Yeah.
We had actually left the area where the dog was barking.
Yeah.
And then there was a baby crying, and at the same time there was diesel trucks all around us. There's really just times where we just can't get away from the noise. So to have a microphone that cuts down on background noises and things like that is actually really helpful. So here you can see we've got this little shotgun mic that Sony so graciously made for this camera that doesn't actually have.
Which, okay, let's just say, we need to say that, if you are wanting to find a new camera, the A6000 is decent. I think I give it a whole lot. I give it a lot worse credit than it deserves. I think it's a really good camera. But we use it every single day and vlog as much as we can, and this is our main camera. And for that, like, for the price, like, what a great starter camera it has been for us.
It's a really good camera. It is a good camera. It takes beautiful pictures. It takes amazing video even. But like,
and the in-camera microphone has been really good for us for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part, it's not a bad in-camera microphone.
We've talked to a bunch of other vloggers about this. We've researched a lot of things. What we see right now, if you're wanting to get into vlogging, doing a daily YouTube channel or something like that, you know, to be able to go with a power shot of some sort.
Power shot's a good camera.
Good camera, it works. Sony's awesome. We love awesome. We love Sony, but the reality is all they would need to do is make that rotating screen.
Yeah, so
Canon.
Sony, come on. All you have to do is flip the screen around, and we would be Sony for life.
Yeah,
like we love our camera. We already know it's
a workhorse.
Features. It's a workhorse. It's a good, like, solid camera body.
And it's a smaller profile.
It's a nice small profile. We love it, but there's just these things. Even the shotgun microphone that we did get for this particular camera, the A6000, the zoom feature is not compatible. Like we've said, the camera itself is a great camera. It has many uses that are good. We just get frustrated, and when we get frustrated, we start looking elsewhere. We start looking at the Panasonic Lumix GH5 that's coming out, which looks like an amazing camera, even though we really like our Sony.
The Panasonic, on the other hand, has the rotating screen. It's got amazing picture quality, amazing autofocus points, and when it's all said and done, we can vlog great with that, and we can take amazing photography with that, which is what we want.
But it's bigger, it's bulkier. Yeah, so we went on a date today, and we bought a microphone for our camera.
After our date.
After our date. But that's the thing that we do, because we love doing this vlog, and we want to make it really nice for you guys. We want things to sound good. We want, and not just good, but not painful to your ear. So there's just some little changes that we're going to make for now. We are thinking seriously about the Panasonic GH5, but with the camera body and a lens, it's going to set us back close to $3,000. And yeah, like you said, like it's not something that even exists in our budget-friendly, minimalist kind of world, but we are in a YouTube world at the same time. We're trying to document this journey. We're trying to just really do it justice, and so we want good quality. We don't, it's not like having the best quality and being crazy buying really expensive stuff just to say we have expensive stuff.
No, yeah, but we have, like, for instance, we have a GoPro Hero 3 that somebody gave us, and I never use it. And the reason why is simply because the way that everybody who watches a YouTube channel, the way that they are inundated with better quality today is the Hero 3 just looks, frankly, just looks terrible in comparison. And so when I'm making those decisions of, like, I don't even take the time to charge it much anymore, because I pretty much only started using it for time lapses, and then I bought, like, the $10 time lapse app on the Sony, and I started doing the time lapses on the Sony, and I'm like, why would I spend my time using the GoPro when the Sony looks so much better?
Yeah. And the thing is you can notice when we're putting a video together, when we switch back and forth between the Sony and the GoPro.
And the iPhone even.
And the iPhone. Our iPhones have, like, incredible video quality. I mean, just beautiful. Like, so going back and forth between the Sony and the iPhone is not as drastic a difference. But we got this today also. And it's made by Joby, who makes the Gorilla tripod. but this is for iPhones. And so you attach your phone to it, and it has these little gripper legs, but it also has magnetic feet on it, so we could like attach it to a metal surface. We could wrap it around a tree. So let's open this thing up. Look, it's so cute. And it fits around my phone, holds it nice and securely. This one is specifically for video, because you can press this little button in and like change the angle. And you can go like this and all around. So here you can see my iPhone. Zoom in there. We'll see how it works over time and what it's useful for. Right now we're pulling back in. We're gonna go get our kids and relieve Jasmine, our babysitter. And I hope that they've had fun together. And I know that we had fun on our date.
She said they were really good.
Oh, good. Glad to hear that.
Yeah.
They are usually pretty good kids, especially for other people. Does anybody else notice that? Like your kids are always...
We have good kids for us, too.
We do.
Yes,
they are really good kids.
especially good
But
for other people.
I think that they can be like, especially angelic for other people. But so they've been hanging out, and we're gonna go, and I don't know what our plans are for today. What are our plans? Tomorrow we're going to Legoland, right?
Yes.
Is that tomorrow? We're going to Legoland.